Alright dudes, I ain't got an intro, so let's just hop right into the topic. I want to talk about To Be Hero X. It's continuation of basically what we talked about last time. In the latest episode of To Be Hero X, we are now on pretty much the tail end of Isol's arc, and major spoilers ahead, so you can skip the chapter if you plan on watching it. To jog everybody's memory about To Be Hero X, the setting is basically how a person is perceived by the public and how much the people trust them, basically. The more people that trust you, the stronger you are, and your abilities are pretty much determined by how people see you. There are some unexpected downsides to superpowers, which is still to be explored in the setting, but we're basically made aware that there are downsides in having certain superpowers. And there's also a dark force in the show, so basically villains and stuff. Now in the latest episode, it's building up the tension between the new Isol and the old Isol. There's definitely something in the background that's like causing the tension between the two. It doesn't make narrative sense for the old Isol to want to get rid of the new Isol, because in the beginning of Isol's arc, he basically got saved by the old Isol. So there's no reason for this hero to become like a bad guy all of a sudden. So there has to be like a third force somewhere that's like breaking the relationship between the two. On that note, I would say I think it's the romantic rival of the new Isol. This character smells so fucking shady. Like, there's no reason for like the romantic rival to be so caring for our main character, the new Isol. He just kind of like showed up out of nowhere. He's a romantic rival, and he also just so happens to be like a rich dude. And the most critical point is that our main character, Isol's, he went to a Isol's lookalike contest, and guess what? That romantic rival was on the panel of judges. Our main character proceeded to flunk out of the contest, even though his fucking romantic rival, who happens to go to the same school as him, is literally right there. So what the fuck, dude? So you're telling me this person who is so cunning and devious happened to just be a good guy? I don't believe you one bit. Shady as fuck. The room stank from the fucking shadiness. Now another like spoiler ahead. By the end of this week's episode, this romantic rival basically fucking ate lead. Someone pointed a fucking gun towards his head and then went bam, you know? But I don't think he's dead. There's no fucking way. He's too shady to die. Can't wait for the next episode next week, so we can see like the drastic change of personality between the new Isol and the Isol we saw on screen that killed off Nice's girlfriend. Really interested to see like what was the turning point and what, like, you know, changed him. Next topic I want to talk about is, let me make sure I get the title right. Necrophosis. You'll see a thumbnail on the screen right about now. It's influenced by the Polish artist Zdzisław Beksinski. This artist has numerous incomprehensibly complex drawings that depict what could be the horrors of war, given the grotesque and demonic nature of the drawings he makes. But the artist himself claimed to have never given a second of thought to the drawings. So yeah, there's not much of a need to really overanalyze the paintings. We could just appreciate it for what it is, visually just stunning. I would say the artist is a Chad, just for, you know, drawing for drawing's sake. Also, his art style is like really intricate, where textures and patterns are like interwoven and laid over each other repeatedly at times, and it just like gives you this like fractal-like impression. Pretty much he's like a human. So the game itself tells the story of a being wandering through a desolate wasteland in a dimension or universe beyond time, where even death is meaningless. Through this being's journey, we see gods of ancient times in grotesque forms. Some directly referred to by their name and title, others are like reasonable inferences, such as Odin, King in Yellow, and other Lovecraftian horrors like Cthulhu. You also see like Egyptian gods too in the opening somewhere. Eventually, it is revealed to us that our character is the embodiment of consciousness, whereby through our death, we deliver the universe a new cycle of life. It is heavily implied that we're basically God at the end of our journey. The story is a hodgepodge of like various beliefs, deities, and like a brew of just creationless mythos. The gameplay itself is about 2 to 2.5 hours long, with most of its mechanics being just puzzle solvers. So I would say like the player is expected to just experience the landscape and the view, just like the overwhelmingly like sense of scale and dread that the environment is made of. Moving on to the next topic, which is the anime Witch Watch. Now the show, I would say, is pretty meh at the start. The premise is about a rookie witch who's trying to become a master of her craft, and in its core, it's a comedy show centered around various characters and like their daily life, the shenanigans. The setting is a mess. I really do not appreciate how messy and indecisive the setting is. At the start, we were told by the male main character's father that like, oh hey, we kind of have to keep the identity of this witch girl secret, you know? It almost feels as if the society has no clue of these supernatural beings living among them, right? Like that's the literal whole setup. The society is unaware of witches, oni, tengus, and whatever, and these like lineages of yokais. And not even like 2 episodes in, the premise is already gone. Like it completely just dropped. The witch started using her magic in public space, right? The entire school that the witches attend, full of ordinary humans, literally witnessed her fucking magic. The pretense is just completely gone. Now, I believe this is an issue of Japan's industry. It's not the author's fault. I feel like we've seen this pattern many times with a lot of fucking stories, especially in the isekai genre, where the author is forced to fucking like lure in the readers with as much bullshittery fanfare and just nonsensical content at the start to draw people in. You know, those titles, isekai titles, are so long and fucking stinky. Yeah, that's that for a reason. It's basically clickbait. And to get like the viewers interested in the hook, you just have to brain dead hammering the concept into the viewers. I think that's what the angle was, because after the first 2 episodes, the show got reasonably better. I really enjoyed it after that. I think it's worth a watch for the lighthearted commentary where actions of characters have continuities and story and impact on the world around them. It's not a story where like the state of the world and character relationship reset every fucking week. So it's worth investing your time and emotions in. The next topic, I have 0 knowledge about it, but it seems pretty cool. Well, the Spider Warframe is coming out soon in June somewhere of this year. Their name is Oraxia, I believe. Seems to be like a crowd control unit with some sort of range, since in one of her idle animations, part of her fucking hand, or was it glove, floats outwards with strings attached. It's reasonably to assume that there's some sort of range attack. Looking forward to that. Now, the next topic, motherfucking Castorice in Honkai Star Rail. This bitch really tickles my fancy, man. I fucking like her design, but god damn is she a fucking bait. She is such a banner bait. It's insane because you have to get her Lycone, bro. I honestly thought we have more Lycones available for a remembrance character. Little did I know. Fucking troll the shit out of myself after I pulled her. Went to her status page, opened up her Lycone. All I see is fucking 3-star Lycones. Holy fucking shit. All of the remembrance Lycones are 3 stars. So I fucked myself, essentially. Now I gotta go find like a Lycone that just has the highest flat health with no benefits for fucking the character. It's just bait. It literally is just bait. Holy fuck, man, I'm upset. I am so bloody upset. I like her design, truly, I really do. But it's just like, what am I supposed to use her for? In any case, should have just saved my fucking tickets and J's for Cypher and like the casino dude, since I need a better healer. I mean a better shielder. Now, last thing to close off the video, I want to mention my picnic sesh with my friends. We went to like a place on a pretty calm afternoon. The area looked bougie as fuck, dude. Like honestly, the housing around there, fucking like 1 million for a condo, 1.5 million for fucking like 2-bedroom condos. It's like, what the fuck, dude? But either way, that's not important. What is important is the information, the gossip that I fucking learned while attending the picnic. We got some spicy ass stories about like some staff member in a program getting involved with a student and like another staff member being fired for having a group chat with the fucking students. These are 2 separate cases. They're not the same case, but it's just really fucking weird. And like just a lot of odd stuff. Genuinely speaking though, I don't see how hard it is to like separate professional life and personal life. Just literally don't get involved with fucking dumbass teenagers. Like how hard can it be, dude? Like kids are fucking dumb. You should know that shit. Like if adults are this fucking retarded, imagine what the fucking kids are. Straight up dumb as a rock. Like, it's not that hard. Try your best to not get involved with kids beyond your responsibilities. That's it. In the world as evil as ours, your fucking good intentions will always be fucking clouded shit on. Well-known proverb, all paths to hell are built with good intentions. So, I realized how much of a broke bitch I am during the picnic, because everybody came to the picnic with like boxes of pizza and boxes of fucking chicken wings, buns, dumplings, and my ass was there with protein bars, some fucking packets of like savory peas, and a fucking like really pretty much used up wrap of paper towel. Honestly, I thought the paper towel had more, because like I didn't look at the tube. I literally just looked at the paper and just grabbed it. But yeah, no, I'm a broke bitch. Yeah, y'all have a good weekend and don't be a broke bitch. Bring stuff to picnics. All right, have a good one, y'all.